Yep.
Just kind of like leaks levels for a while.
Traveling so fast between regions just wears that poor little thing out.
Yep.
Next to Bandana Man.
Starters, how does it feel when you're not chosen as your first Pokemon?
Oh, sad face.
Epic amounts of sad. Because then we're not the main character's Pokemon, so we're just kind of meh.
Well, most of the time
Hit
it's
you with the dirt, right?
Yeah.
To your face.
most of the time if somebody doesn't pick me, they pick that water thing, and I don't understand why. I mean, it's so gross and scaly, but you know, that's just vacation time when they don't pick me.
Any more questions? Oh, yes, you.
Speaking of water Pokemon, where are your water Pokemon friends? I don't see any up in the panel.
There are only rock types and fire types here mostly.
Yeah.
The only
There's a dark type here,
I want to say the only
me.
one not opposed to water types, just on a basic ethical level, is Umbreon. So,
My water type friends wouldn't come not be surrounded by these rock type and fire type Pokemon. They're so stuck up.
Suddenly, am I chopped liver?
well, you could have invited a water type if you wanted, but you have them, they're like all your neighbors, but
I live in a hole at the bottom of the ocean floor. It
there are
kinda says
Pokemon that
itself.
deep.
Another problem with water types is the fact that they have to use the bathroom a lot.
Not to mention, you just asked that to fire types.
And they
Yeah.
Why
sweat
would we have water
profusely.
type friends?
Yeah.
They
You
kinda
never stop
suck.
sweating.
My water types, I ate them the other day.
This is proof that he likes to eat his meat. All right, next question.
So this is a question for Umbreon. I know Pikachu and you are rivals, but how do you feel about Sylveon, who's a fairy type, so the complete opposite of your dark type? It's kind of cute, but I battled it before. It's pretty legit. It's not all just cute and heavy. It has some good moves to it, and it's not EV evolution. I love all my EV evolutions. They're my brothers and sisters, so yeah, it's a good Pokemon.
Cynthia.
Is there some sort of Pokemon type racism over there, or what?
Not really, we're
Okay,
just lazy.
when you're naturally born with weaknesses to someone else, it's like, I don't like you. You're gonna hurt me really bad. I mean, think about if you had a weakness to like blonde people, and you had black hair, and you turn around and there's a blonde person there, and all of a sudden you try to feel woozy because there's a blonde person there. That's what it's like.
So are you saying then that when you see a grass Pokemon, you just have to attack them?
No, but they all panic. I'm like a 40-foot tall fire creature. So when I land in a field of grass Pokemon, they're like, oh god!
And they all burn.
Well, yes, and also I radiate a very high temperature, so if they haven't been properly hydrated, their head's not on fire. Again, with Cynthia.
I just had one more. What type are humans?
I have
No, they're
no
question
idea.
mark, question mark, question mark.
There are no.
No, they're question mark, question mark, question mark. I checked.
We have a normal over here, and then we have.
Yeah, when it comes to humans, I think they're just the people type.
There's a people type.
Yeah.
The bald type. You have no fancy skin coverings.
Or feathers or anything else, because apparently this one is all about feathers.
My feathers are fabulous. We have a Deontay. Hey, girl! Oh,
I don't know.
no, you can sit. It's okay. The sign of legendary. I just had to call you out.
All right, do we have another question?
We have more late guests. Sit. We will watch you sit. Watching you sit.
Share awkwardly until they sit down.
Everyone watch them sit.
Couldn't be more entertaining.
famous kid.
It will never die. Get over it.
We love you.
Okay, one question. Pokemon or naked?
You're naked. We're covered in fabulous colors, furs, feathers, scales.
Jules.
And
Snorlax is stronger than anything.
Oh my god.
And
Even better than legendary.
I can haul a Snorlax across the field if I want.
Yeah, he's the Snorlax guy. He said
I mean,
that.
you don't want to try because see, they never bathe, so you don't want to try, but I could. My talons are bigger than a Snorlax's belly.
Beware of the Snorlax.
it just sleeps. Like me when I'm in my hole.
Yeah,
But you're underwater, so at least you're clean.
Eh.
They sleep on the ground. They sleep for months on end, so. Woo!
And why do you have to use sticky foot?
Plaid skirt thing poking out.
Do fire Pokemon drink water at all?
Very carefully.
I got this. You know, that's actually a really funny story. I have a really weird allergy to most waters, and I can only drink certain kinds of bottles. So it's kind of weird, I guess.
But yes, very carefully.
If it splashes too much, it's all over again.
No waterfalls or streams. Deontay.
This one's for Umbreon. Cool. You evolved through friendship, so who evolved you?
Well, I'm Gary's Umbreon, and Umbreon evolves through friendship at night, yeah.
Pokemon can be friends.
True that.
Friendship at night?
Not the adult panel.
P13. Stop.
You keep on forgetting what time of day it is.
Yep.
It's too early for this.
But yeah, Pokemon can be friends.
Stop that.
Don't encourage him. I think I saw a hand behind Ash's hat that barely stuck up. Back there.
Oh,
Yes, you.
I know you're legendaries, and every Pokemon can lay eggs, but why not legendaries?
We have no gender.
Yeah, like you see the little bar when you scan with Pokedex. We have no gender. It's kind of hard to make the babies when you have no gender.
Alright, so
I saw with literally making my babies. I find dead Pokemon and make them my babies.
Okay.
Zombies.
Okay, next question.
alright,
guys.
so please answer this PG-13. You kind of already answered this, but where do legendary Pokemon come from then, if you don't reproduce?
I
That's
can't
hard.
say what I said before, so I don't know.
Well, from what we understand in the Pokemon Church, a great egg came from the sky, and from it the llama god appeared, and then it somehow
llama god?
created more
We
eggs.
just call Arceus the llama.
Apparently we came from the llama god.
There you go.
Don't ask me though, because let's say I created everyone. I shed little cells and they all became the Pokemon, and it's a long story.
I'd rather go with the llama god.
I saw Fluffy hands over here. Did you still have a question? Fluffy?
So I realized that most of the eggs are all the same size. How does that happen since Pokemon are also varied in size? Like when you get an egg from some Pokemon.
Evolutionary convenience. It's easier to have a human carry it around for you than to take care of it yourself. Cynthia.
If Pokemon, a legendary Pokemon don't reproduce wherever they're multi-receptors or extraordinary egg, the all the Palkia and Giratina egg and the baby would be a robot.
I don't know.
It's kind of complicated.
They were teasing you.
They
That
were
wasn't
being
a real
special.
egg. Why do you think it was so big? It was just a game. Yes.
I have a question for Kevin. Who's your trainer? Is it Serena or is it someone else?
Serena, and she's a little crazy now.
Yeah, so you don't like to get dirty, so when Serena gives you a bath, does she use water or does she just use something else to get the dirt out of your fur?
I'm dry clean only.
Grishy brush brush brush.
question?
Yes.
Because of that infamous episode in Japan, and does Polygon considered somewhat of a criminal because of that?
We don't speak of the artificial Pokemons.
Fair enough.
Fluffy!
If you could buy anything in the Pokemart, what would it be?
I can't fit in the Pokemart.
People, I sleep in a hole. Seriously.
Getting through the door doesn't work. I can only put my beak in. It's like, I want a hyper potion, please.
I hear the microwave burritos are pretty good.
I don't know, whatever my trainer wants, I guess. I'm not picky.
We'd probably choose a different Pokeball, so I'm not just kind of bouncing around.
Mine would probably be food. I mean, sushi, hamburgers, steak, barbecue, fried chicken.
I think someone skipped breakfast. So yeah, but we don't have any money, so that's a moot point. Next question? Way in the back.
How do you feel about Pokemon living in the ball?
Well, they got caught.
Too bad, so sad. Moving on.
They've explained they don't like it much because it's not a nice one.
This is why you don't get caught.
Ah, see you. I acknowledge you.
Help me.
You.
Go.
You being nudged.
Which is the best HM slave?
That's like a class of Pokemon. It's hard to pick one. I guess the one that can learn the most HMs. I don't use any, so.
Not you.
Do Pokemon listen to music? And if so, what kind of music do you like?
That's actually a pretty good question.
I kind of like a little bit of everything. I like some rock, I like some pop, I like some rap. It's a little bit of everything.
Well,
Rap, yeah.
when I lived in the tower, I enjoyed the monks hymning in praise to me. That was pretty good.
Country Thunder.
Country? Ugh.
I have that one song
No
and then
accounting for
heavy, heavy
taste.
rock.
So like I said earlier, my trainer's a little crazy, so I don't have a choice. I get to listen to pop all the time.
The rock type doesn't like rock, and the flying type does. Anyone else see the irony here?
All right, next question.
Hi. I'm looking at you.
We're looking at you, famous kid.
So you know Team Rocket's boss? I actually have two questions. What if Team Rocket's boss was the good guy and you were the bad guy?
Well, I'm not a trainer, so I can't be the bad guy.
I would be destroying so much stuff. I would totally let my siblings just run rampant.
Okay, second
Let it all
question.
burn.
Second question is that for Godzilla?
Tyrannosaurus?
So Godzilla, when you were talking about when you're eating meat, like other stuff, does that mean you're eating Pokemon?
We
Yes.
established this.
Yes.
There's nothing but peoples and Pokemon, so it's either Poke Burgers or People Burgers.
Yep.
So you eat Snorlax too?
So I think that the humans prefer the Poke Burgers or the People Burgers, so we're gonna go with Poke Burgers. We don't bring up that one here. Cynthia.
I feel like I'm asking too much stuff.
No.
If there's no one else with their hand up, it's okay.
So, Lugia, how do you feel about Shadow Lugia?
They haven't met.
I live in a hole. We really haven't met. It's just, it's there, and I
Do you work
really.
more than you?
Huh?
No, nothing.
I do not care either way. As long as
Lugie doesn't do much for his own PR and image, so he doesn't mind much, I guess. Blue
as long as he leaves
sleeve.
me alone.
Blue sleeve, over there. Watch, shinies.
So,
Five Nights at Freddy's!
Shh.
so this one's for Lugia. You swear by the fact that legendaries
Okay, that was not me. I was in a hole at that period of time. That was a lesser.
If you're legendary, you're the only one, so how could it have been difficult?
No. There are lesser. There are lesser Lugia. I am the one and only powerful first. The rest are just flukes. Don't even know how they came about. So apparently one made a baby.
So is that its flaw?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not, you're not one of a kind if you can have a baby, so it makes you less important, right? Again, shiny sleeves.
So, how do you feel about your more glitchy brothers?
Glitchy?
And why do you hide them? Like missing them. What happened to missing them? Where are you
We
hiding
don't
them?
hide them, they hide themselves.
Failed zombie
They actually
children.
are very attractive behind that thing.
Failed zombie
They
children.
just they're just so shy that you can't see what they look like. But they're actually pretty attractive. They nice fur. big
Failed zombie
eyes.
children.
Then why have they been virtually non-existent for the past 15 years?
Because
Ask the
they're
crazy
so
one.
shy. There are lots of them that are just very shy.
Aliens.
I guess that too. Beyonce.
Another one for Umbreon.
Yay! I like questions. You guys always ask the legendaries questions.
We're popular.
Happened last night too,
Uh,
really?
I know you're kind of interested in you. Anyways, how you feel about your new weakness being the fairy types?
That's kind of interesting. I don't know about that so much because I'm a dark type, and just the fairy type is like the exact opposite of a dark type. Like I get along with Sylveon okay, but it's just kind of weird. I don't want to be have a weakness to a fairy. It's just,
And I guess this question could extend to Tyranitar a little.
Because you're a dark type too.
I'm aware of that. But I am kind of dirty with the sandstorm and the rocks. And then fairies don't really like dirty stuff. So it acts like the ultimate defense.
Yes, up their hair, they freak out. Next question.
I saw hands. Or is that just someone fixing their hair?
Do not be afraid to ask us questions. We do
Raise
not
your
bite.
hands or I'll come and find you.
I take it back. That one does.
So he's not letting me. He's not letting me. He's not.
Oh, wait, I see a hand way in the back. Little something on your head.
Your brother is lost forever. Good luck.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Hypnos, they're a little weird, but
He'll take good care of
I'm
them.
sure he'll return someday.
As a magic art.
Someday.
Beyonce again.
Okay. So I hear that Alakazam's like really freaking smart, so how does he only know 4 moves?
Physical limitations. I mean, it kind of hurts to use more than 4 moves. Like, it takes a lot of work to learn a move, you know? And some of them are really involved.
I don't know.
You tried doing, like, a backflip while doing the arching back bridge at the same time, and then 3 other things. And then we'll see how you feel.
Let's see how to phrase this one. It's like, without trainer input, what's your favorite attack move or non-attack move?
Say goodbye.
that's a tough one. I like Psychic and Shadow Ball the best.
Psychic?
Yeah, Umbreon can learn Psychic. Gary Thumperon knows Psychic. And I'm Gary Thumperon.
Don't judge.
Atomic breath. Dark bolts.
Godzilla has spoken. Aerial blast.
I think he just means air cutter.
I don't. Do not care. Do not care. I just want to go back to bed.
Somebody's not a morning person.
I live in a hole for most of my life. No, I'm not. When I wake up, it's normally a bad
He
day.
forgot what morning is.
Well, actually, I'm kind of a toss-up between flamethrower and eruption. It just depends on my mood.
Yeah, I have a signature move. It's always Sacred Fire. Glove.
At the back.
How do you feel about hello?
I
Really?
think Ho-Oh
Really?
is the best.
Oh,
Ho-Oh is
no
amazing.
question,
Ho-Oh
no
is so
question.
gorgeous and everyone loves
You know
Ho-Oh.
what? He's a good friend of mine. He's still the biggest queen I've ever met. He queens so much.
When you have this many
So
feathers, you need
much.
to preen a lot.
So much.
Being a
Oh.
fire type, I think Ho-Oh's pretty cool.
Oh, is pretty cool. And, I mean, the pillows that happen because of all
The preening. Oh
the
God,
preening.
the preening.
Yeah, I mean, and the pillows, the feathers are just so nice to put your head on, you know, it's just so down and...
The preening.
What do the dark types think of Ho-Oh?
Preening. I'm watching you.
All the preenings. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm so scared. Oh, it's okay. I don't think they're all that. Those legendaries, they always have to hold themselves way higher than us regular Pokemon.
I can drive.
I can fly.
So what? I'll take you on.
Well, check this out. Rock slide, rock slide, rock slide, rock slide. I don't know.
That's his answer for everything. I don't know.
All right, next question.
Ash has been waiting patiently.
How come we don't see Kadabra anymore?
I don't
Because
know.
he hasn't appeared in the anime or even the card games. He's just the actual games.
See, psychic types can be really hard to deal with because they're constantly talking to you in your head, and they just think that they're so funny when talking to you in your head.
So
So
wait.
pure psychic types are really hard to deal with.
So if that's the case, how come they just skip to Alakazam?
At least Alakazam is mature.
Oh,
Jacket. Little critter on your shirt. You!
Yes, yes.
Just making sure. How do you guys know anything other than know what to say other than
We do. We can all speak to each other just fine. It's you humans that have the language barriers. Have you ever met a Pokemon that can't touch another Pokemon?
Everybody saw my movie, correct?
Yeah.
I can talk to humans.
No, wait.
Most of us,
wait,
we just
no,
hear
wait.
human, flamethrower,
Kill.
human.
Evolution summed it up perfectly.
I know. You're done and do it to it.
Is the country boy. All right, any other questions?
Person at the back. Yes, you.
Mickey's milk tank considered a legendary on your guys'
Rollout is very, very frightening. I don't like rollouts. So I watch them like, ooh, that one like it hurt.
You want to pick on Nancy now? Do we?
Is anyone else scared of rollout?
I know I am.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, Nancy, go.
Why do a lot of the middle evolution starters look like awkward teenagers?
Because they are.
Do you
You
know
ever
what
talk
happens
to
during evolution? You pretty much go from like kid to teenager in about 3 seconds.
I've been living underground.
They're really whiny. I don't want to battle.
That explains why my Charmeleon was
It's too
bad.
See,
early.
it's nice being an Eevee evolution. We just go from Eevee to baby to just fully mature adult. That's it. No middle evolution. No teenager stage. Oh, the joys. I feel sorry for you guys.
All right, glove hand.
It's
Let me
too
see your
short.
hand. Love hand man. Come on. Yes, you.
You're looking away from us. Look at us when you're asking a question. You looking back and forth, turning around. You. Yes.
Sorry. Who do you guys think is better, Lucario or Mewtwo?
Mewtwo.
Lucario.
Are you saying that just because you're afraid he'll beat you guys up?
Nope.
I've never been fond of Lucario. I mean, I can kick his butt any day just because he's weak to me, but he's kind of weird and kind of, oh, look at me, I'm so popular because I'm blue.
But you're blue.
Exactly, right?
Lucario's pretty cool to use as a punching bag. Mewtwo's pretty awesome.
Man, all you guys are harsh. I like Lucario.
Hey man,
but
I am double strong against Lucario. I'm just like, you want to run them by me again, kid? I didn't think so.
I like Lucario. He's a friend of mine, but I don't think he could win against Mewtwo.
He's a fighting type and you're a dark type. That sounds like a bad rap for you.
Well, for me, Lucario can sort of maybe hurty me, so I'm going to say Mewtwo just because I'm immune to the type.
Yeah, Mewtwo's
He can
okay.
still throw you around.
He's kind of whiny. I don't like being a maid Pokemon. I don't know where I fit in. It's like, you're a Pokemon. Just talk to the Pokemon.
He did create his own island paradise. That sounds nice to me.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
There's a kid with a Pokemon shirt and she has an
Hey, little man. What's up?
How do Pokemon turn into EXs?
How do we turn into letters?
Well, how do girlfriends and boyfriends turn into exes? That's the question.
I guess when you're really sad inside. Yeah, let's see.
How do you feel about the scary number of evil organizations going around?
See, that's you humans' problem.
Apparently it's not because I had to deal with one.
You all seem to really like eviling on each other.
We'll see, but they get us involved.
They don't get me involved.
You?
The Umbreon
That's
in the
what I
back.
How do you feel about Flygon not having a Mega Evolution?
He cries all the time. All my friends got Mega Evolutions. And of course he fills up his little eye covered with the tears and it's like, stop, you can't see.
I like Flygon better than Garchomp, so.
Do we have a Garchomp in the audience?
I won't tell.
Taking offense?
Cynthia.
Oh.
Well, from
We see your hand. We acknowledge the hand way back there. No gloves.
The blue hoodie.
Stand with your head, with your beanie spinny head.
Oh, okay. So you swore not to talk about man-made Pokemon, and yet you're praising Mewtwo. Why?
Mewtwo's
Well,
a different story.
technically we found a record that says Mewtwo was born. Mew gave birth.